And me being a chartered accountant, having a finance background, I thought that I'll be able to solve that problem.
If you're an engineer or you're a CA or a doctor, you're wired, your education has wired you to be more practical in sense.
Bringing creativity into my content is not a very big challenge for me. I am a Gen Z. So I told कि मेरा भी mindset वही रहता है, मतलब we have to find a balance between spending on that experience and saving for the future. They want instant gratification. So because of buy now pay later and easy access of credit card, they want to buy anything and everything. They don't want to miss out on anything.
The money that we used to get, we have to do it for 10 different things.
स्कूल में नाम एडमिशन कराते टाइम गलती से ऐसे के SHI की जगह CHI लिखा.
Hi Sakshi, welcome to Social Catch Up.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Firstly, tell me, how's Mumbai treating you?
Mumbai has been great up till now. I just landed, so not much time.
It's a very quick one-day trip for you.
Yes.
Okay, tell me, how did you start with content creation? What happened to you that कि नहीं अब CA पढ़ के बहुत पढ़ाई कर ली थी, अब थोड़ा content creation काम कर लेते हैं.
So actually ना मतलब since childhood it was something कि I wanted to build up my personal brand, do something that would help me build up my personal identity or something. And I knew job wasn't my cup of tea because coming from a business background, so I've never seen anyone working. तो वो थोड़ा mindset था कि I'll either go for practice or for a business. So it was then when I, after becoming a chartered accountant, I joined Aditya Birla. I started working over there. I thought let's just start working, and in those days I'll figure out what I need to do next. I worked there for 3 months and then I was like, yes, job is actually not my cup of tea. I'll come back home and then think what next. So I came back home. I told my parents that I'll be working from home for a few days, although I had resigned already, because how could I tell them that I have just resigned a normal paying, a good paying job for nothing. At that time I did not have any idea. So I was actually thinking what can be done that I can also use my expertise as a CA, whatever I've learned during the CA course, and also do something that could build up my personal brand. That is when I thought of getting into content creation. Theek hai, let's try this. I knew there was a problem that despite earning a lot, people face problem in managing their money. And me being a chartered accountant, having a finance background, I thought that I'll be able to solve that problem. So that's how I got into
this is
content
when,
creation.
which year?
I cleared in January 2023. I started in October 23. I started content creation October 23.
Okay, so it's been like just over a year that you've been in content creation and you've already achieved great numbers. Yeah. So, firstly, tell me, how's your content creator life going on?
I would say the journey has been incredible abhi tak. It's been, as we talked, it's been around a year, and the love I've got from my community is actually great. I did not expect this kind of love which I have got right now. So I think it's only ups and ups right now. I'm just also exploring a lot of things around content creation right now. So it's good.
So tell me, Sakshi, when you joined at the time, by October 2023, if you joined, there were already way too many finance influencers, and we as an industry saw the peak of finance influencer in 2022 and 2023, and it was like a plateau that we had achieved as an industry. So what made you join, and what do you think worked for you that in a short time frame you achieved great numbers, good community for you?
So to be honest, when I joined, when I thought of getting into content creation, I did not know कि already there are a lot of finance creators and the industry has already
Achieved
a plateau. So I did not have an idea about it. I just started creating content. Then after I started creating content, I got to know about a lot of creators कि हाँ, they are also there. There are a lot of people already creating finance content. So one is because I'm a chartered accountant, and secondly, whenever I create content, I try to be authentic and also try to make it very engaging. So the first 20-30 pieces of content which I made, in those 20-30 pieces of content, I understood what my audience is liking and what they are not. So the next couple of content which I made, I actually used the insights from those content, and then उसी के हिसाब से आगे का content कि अच्छा लोगों को ये टाइप पे इस टॉपिक पे बात किया हुआ अच्छा लग रहा है, so ये प्रॉब्लम फेस कर रहे हैं लोग, so maybe I should cater this. So this is how I.
So you say, like, I went to your profile and you say that it is you simplifying finance for Gen Z audience. So do you think that is a differentiator for you? Is it generally that fact that okay, you have a lot of Gen Z audience for yourself, for you?
Yes, I think that is also, I have a lot of young audience, matlab, so me also being a Gen Z, so I understand ki actually what goes behind the
Behind.
mind when a
Yeah.
person is watching my content. So the young generation, if they're watching my content, so keeping those things in mind, considering those points, I try to make my content relatable. That is how I think I have been able to actually make this community right now.
Okay, and when you like going back to your previous answer that you were saying ki you didn't tell your parents that you left your job and you started content creation, what was their reaction? I would want to understand कि मम्मी पापा अभी मैं ये काम कर रही हूँ, मैं घर से बैठी हूँ.
So when I came back, I had an idea कि I wouldn't do job for a very long period of time, because while going also I told कि max to max 6 months I'll work, उससे ज़्यादा I won't work. मतलब I will, in the 6 months I'll figure out what needs to be done. But 3 months में I came back because I thought कि अभी I'll waste my time because I don't see my future over here. तो time factor जो मेरे पास है वो इससे better है I'll utilize it. So I went back home, but थोड़ा डर तो था ही because they being Indian parents, थोड़ा तो उनको भी लगेगा ना leaving a good paying job for
हाँ मतलब
something.
अभी तो सीए किया है,
हाँ.
अभी तब मेहनत करके पढ़ाई करके किया है, एकदम से कैसे छोड़ के बैठ सकते हैं?
So I told them कि see अभी मेरे पास जो टाइम है वो 1-2 साल का, वो 1-2 साल बाद नहीं आएगा. So अभी even if I fail in whatever I am doing, मेरे पास any day option है कि I can go back to do a job because I have a degree with me. It's not कि मेरे को जॉब ढूंढने में या फिर कोई भी काम करने में बहुत दिक्कत होगी, बट इफ दिस 2 years I don't try, तो नेक्स्ट 2 years में ये काम करना विल बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट. सो दे वर बिट स्केप्टिकल स्टार्टिंग में कि जॉब के साथ कर लो, बिकॉज आई वॉज नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग फॉर द नेक्स्ट, मतलब आई रिजाइंड इन मार्च एंड स्टार्टेड कॉन्टेंट क्रिएशन, एक्चुअली पोस्टिंग इन अक्टूबर. तो उस समय तक आई वॉज नॉट डूइंग एनी, मतलब उनको दिख नहीं रहा था ना, इट वॉज जस्ट कि मैं अपना वीडियोज क्रिएट करी हूँ, बट ऐसे तो कुछ भी नहीं दिख रहा है कि
कुछ रिजल्ट तो मिल
कुछ रिजल्ट तो नहीं मिल रहा है. सो बीच में दे वर लाइक कि छोड़ दो, मतलब इट्स नॉट छोड़ दो, इट्स जॉब के साथ कर लेती, क्यों ऐसे कर रही हूँ. बट इट वॉज नेवर लाइक कि वो एकदम भी अगेंस्ट थे. थोड़ा उनके साइड से ऑब्वियसली ट्रैक्शन रहता क्योंकि दे वांट, उनके लिए भी सब कुछ नया था. बट नाउ दे आर रियली हैप्पी, मतलब आफ्टर सीइंग मी ग्रो एंड नाउ पीपल रिकॉग्नाइजिंग देम बिकॉज ऑफ मी, आई थिंक they are actually very happy right now.
Do you remember the first time people recognized you in public?
So it was, I went, there's a holy place, matlab Stikhatji. So I went there with my parents, and then my mom told me some people are looking at you. I was like, मेरे को क्यों देखेंगे यार, नहीं. फिर they told कि नहीं, there were some people रास्ते में चल रहे, I think they are recognizing you. I was like नहीं. फिर suddenly मतलब 2-3 people came and asked, आप सीए साक्षी जैन हो क्या? It was then, मतलब कि they also got to know कि हाँ ठीक है, I am doing something. या फिर people, relatives in general, अगर if I also made a video over there, so it went viral, and then people got to know, people knew me, now they got to know कि okay, they are my parents. Now they, मतलब if कोई इंसान अगर मेरे को नहीं जानता बट उनको जानता है, तो they called them and asked, आप उसके वीडियो में कैसे हो? Then they told कि भाई हमारी बेटी है. So that was something.
Nice. So उनके लिए भी काफी proud moments होते होंगे ना ये?
Yes, actually, I was sitting with my father yesterday, and he told me कि 2 दिन पहले a person came to me and he said, आप कहीं देखे हुए लग रहे हो. Like कहाँ? तो पापा just asked कि सीए साक्षी जैन को जानते हो आप? तो he told, पहले तो he was confused कि कौन साक्षी जैन. Then he said सीए साक्षी जैन. तो he was like, हाँ वो तो कितनी अच्छी क्रिएटर, आप कैसे जानते हो उनको? And then he told कि पापा हूँ मैं उसका. तो like, आप उसके पापा हो? And he came home and told me this story. I actually tried to record it a bit, मतलब क्योंकि पापा conscious हो जाते थे, I could not record it completely. बस तो then I got to know कि हाँ they are, मतलब it's not something, पहले I was very afraid of doing this, but now I am happy that they are also proud of what I am doing.
Tell me how Ranchi played a role in your career because as a hometown, it's always some part of it. Like see how I'm from Jodhpur, but anything I do in general in a bigger picture, that the small town in me will always play a role in my life, my decisions, maybe in my risk taking things, in maybe the decisions I make. So how
Hmm.
that helps.
See, I know Ranchi being a smaller city, though it has the simplicity thoda, and I think it is because of that it has kept me a bit grounded, and it also reflects on my content. Ki I try to bring it in my content actually. Ki I try to explain the topics in such simple way that no matter what the financial background, whatever the any
Hmm.
matlab, no matter what the background is of the person, they are able to understand what I am trying to explain. So they are also able to increase the financial knowledge, and I am able to spread financial literacy on a larger scale, catering to the tier 2 and tier 3 cities as well.
Did you face any challenge while you were transitioning from being a professional CA? Like I know it was a very small stint, but um, to becoming a content creator, did you go through some experience that okay, this is not what I really signed up for when I thought I will be a content creator?
I can't think of anything like this. Matlab, I told you the transitioning, and
Hmm.
the most difficult thing was actually to convince my parents also. Not that difficult. And also in the starting, matlab, I thought I took it as a strength actually, because being a chartered accountant, it gave me credibility. Plus, I had the technical knowledge also, and the person watching my content knows that this piece of information is coming from someone who is of this professional background. So this actually helped me a lot. I wouldn't consider this as a challenge.
So when you say I'm a CA, and when we look at professions, and typical understanding of a profession is that if you're an engineer or you're a CA or a doctor, you're wired, your education has wired you to be more practical in sense. But a content creation as a job also needs a lot of creativity in it. How do you balance that? How do you get that?
So see, s- I have been a very creative person since the start. So always wanted to do something creative. I actually, matlab, if I would have started a business, that would also have been on the creative side something.
Okay.
So I think this is also a plus point for me that bringing creativity into my content is not a very big challenge for me. See, I already have the finance knowledge, and if I understand finance. I mean to say, I understand finances. If there is some topic, I have to explain it to someone. So I can actually use my creativity of how can I break it down into simple things so that it is easy to understand for my audience as well.
Okay. And what was your most viral or impactful content that you created and which just strongly resonated with your audience?
I think there have been three pieces of content which I can remember right now. One is a scam which I talked about. So that was also a real incident. I was sitting with my parents, and then my father got a call कि आपकी बेटी को हमने किडनैप कर लिया है, वो हमारे साथ है, आप इतने पैसे ट्रांसफ़र कर दो, तब इट वाज़ मतलब पूरा, एंड they spoke very matlab in a very harsh way and everything, but we know my sister was actually sitting in my was sleeping in another room, so we knew कि ऐसा कुछ है नहीं. They had every details of her, like आपकी बेटी शिफाली, आपको हमने पकड़ लिया है, आप पैसे दे दीजिए नहीं तो मुझसे मार देंगे, and everything and anything. So I knew that it was a scam, so I started recording the call. I told about it to my audience and then explained everything. How did it happen and how can people actually say protect themselves from these scams? So this was a very popular scam at that time. So every second person was getting this kind of call. So I think this was something that resonated a lot with my audience, and this actually matlab, reached a lot of people.
Okay, this is something happened with you and you got a chance to
Hmm.
create a content with you and educate your audience. But anything that you created, you thought of that okay, this is what I should really create content about, and you worked on it and you got a
Uh,
good response.
So another one was actually about how much GST. Like in general, people love to listen about taxes, like, and especially how can they save taxes. So I created a content around GST, like how much GST should be paid on making charges of gold. People generally knew generally when they thought of GST and gold, they only thought कि gold पे कितना GST लगता है. People did not never talked about कि gold के making charges पे कितना GST लगता है. And many people like वो थोड़ा scam कर देते हैं कि different rates होता है, तो they charge the higher one on the gold also, on the making charge also. So I created a content explaining people कि gold पे इतना GST लगता है, and if it's a composite supply तो making charges पे भी इतना ही GST लगेगा. And this is how you can save yourself from scams, या फिर if a person is actually trying to cheat you. So this is something which I created. I was very skeptical about this, that should I make this, will this like really work out? But that actually, matlab, I was just sitting, most of my many of my content inspiration actually come from my parents only. Matlab, I was for this one also I was sitting with my parents and discussing, because I was not able to recall नहीं, मतलब समझ नहीं आता क्या कंटेंट बनाए. तो आई वाज सिटिंग विद देम एंड डिस्कसिंग कि क्या चीज़ पे कंटेंट कर सकते हैं. देन दिस आइडिया केम टू अस कि हाँ, पीपल लोग के साथ ये स्कैम हो सकता है, या फिर यहाँ पे लोग चीट हो सकते हैं. सो आई मेड अ कंटेंट ऑन दिस, एंड ओवरनाइट इट गॉट 1 million views, and then it reached around 30 million kind of thing. So that was one thing.
Tell me, what is your content creation process? How do you get it? Okay, so one is that you speak to your parents, you observe around. But what is that process involved? Because for a content which is very informative, you have to do your bit of research as well. Not everything will come to you organically. You don't not necessarily know everything, right? Which
yes.
is happening. So what's your content creation process?
See, when I'm talking about the ideas, so as we spoke, some ideas come from talking to my parents, friends, or in general talking to people offline. But some of my ideas actually comes from what my audience, the problems which my audience is facing. So like a Q&A, or I go to the comment section and see कि हाँ, लोगों को इस चीज़ में दिक्कत हो रहा है, they want me to create a video on this, and then I research on it properly, like proper authentic sources, like if it's a news article, is it from proper website or not. If it's income tax, so it should be from the income tax website only, not some random website. So these are a few things which I try to do to like keep my content authentic and also clear and correct, to be honest.
Okay, and how do you ensure that, like, moreover, this is I feel there is a very slippery line between being very authentic to being somewhere which कि मेरा content काम किस पे करेगा. How do you maintain that? You like do you see that sometimes you're very dicey and you're in two minds that should I post or not? Should I talk about this or not? Because this sounds a little bit more clickbaity to say so rather than being authentic. So that balance, how do you get?
See, मतलब ऐसे तो if I try to make content, या if I am talking about something, talking about an application or anything for that matter, first I try to keep my audience first. कि if I'll be using that application, या फिर if there's someone close to me and they ask me for a recommendation, if I would recommend them, then only I'll recommend that to my audience as well. And the second is, since I actually try to find topics from the problems which people face, तो वो automatically वो पता चल जाता है कि if 5 people are facing this problem, तो वो balance बनाना difficult नहीं होता, क्योंकि I know that ये topic, ये problem काफ़ी लोग face कर रहे हैं. तो now it's how do I present it. हाँ, उसमें we have to work on the hook sometimes. It's not always clickbaity, but कि I will have to tell people कि why do you have to hear this content, why should you know this content. तो वहाँ hook पे we have to work a bit कि how do we present it, but it's not always clickbaity या फिर.
No, because a lot of concern that generally happens with creators with this is either it's a very pointer based things and then it ends. So what to do of that pointers next? What's next? And a lot of times there is always a fear as an audience. I feel there's always a fear of misinformation. So do you feel that is something that you have to always struggle to figure out, that you're not entering into that misinformation phase?
Yes, actually, मतलब we have to take proper care कि I am not even if I'm telling a correct information, I do not say it in the wrong way, because people
that's
can
also necessary.
misinterpret it. So that is a problem. मतलब we have to think about it a lot कि वो गलत वे में कन्वे नहीं होना चाहिए. सो उस पर कभी कभी ऐसा हो जाता है कि वी हैव टू चेंज द हुक्स और सम लाइन्स कि वो गलत कन्वे नहीं हो पाए. सो आई थिंक आई told about the part we do as creators, but I think it is also on the viewers. Matlab, they should actually know how to filter out between contents. It is difficult, but if they are a bit skeptical about something, they should see. If we tell something, they already got an information about it. Now they do not have to trust everyone blindly. If they are dicey about it, if they doubt that information, they can actually go on Google and search about it, so they can get a better picture about it. So that can help the audience side. Matlab, we as creators try to like give authentic, portray correct information only, but if the audience have this problem, they can actually always Google it after they get that information.
Okay, and how do you keep Gen Z engaged with finance? No offense. So I know and I feel there is a way, as in when we're growing as an audience overall, there is a lesser and lesser, how do I say, retention that we have. And especially with Gen Z being very particular about things, is it easy to engage with them? Because millennials are used to knowing a lot of financial terms, used to knowing handling money, being a very money minded generation.
To see, the best part is, I think that the thing that has helped me the most is I am a Gen Z. So I told कि मेरा भी mindset वही रहता है. मतलब we have to find a balance between spending on that experience and saving for the future. So I already know what's going inside the mind of a Gen Z who is watching my video. Maybe I'm not a complete Gen Z. I wouldn't call myself a complete Gen Z, but still I have a basic idea कि हाँ ये चल रहा होगा सामने वाले के दिमाग में. So now I try to make my content in such a way that it is relatable to them. That I put myself in their shoes. कि I know I want to go there. I want to spend on that experience, but it's not necessary कि आप अपना सब कुछ स्पेंड करके कर लो. यू कैन फाइंड अ बैलेंस इन बिटवीन, बीट बजटिंग, आप पहले से प्लान कर लो. सो वैसा ही कंटेंट एंड वैसा ही रिलेटेबल, एंड प्लस द स्टोरी टेलिंग पार्ट. हाउ डू यू कन्विंस और हाउ डू यू एक्सप्लेन थिंग्स टू योर ऑडियंस, दैट मैटर्स लॉट. तो वहाँ पे थोड़ा जेनजी स्टाइल में सोचना पड़ता है बिफोर क्रिएटिंग
Tell me, what are the financial mistakes generally a Gen Z does?
The first is because of they want instant gratification. So because of buy now pay later and easy access of credit card, they want to buy anything and everything. They don't want to miss out on anything. So I think वो budget एकदम भी नहीं करते उस cases में. मतलब they put experiences and FOMO in front of everything. वहाँ if they try to find a balance, I'm not telling कि भाई घूमने मत जाओ, ये मत करो. मेरे को भी यही सब पसंद है, but just try to find a balance between the two. ये हो गया. फिर not keeping a track of your expenses, कि आप spend कहाँ करो, at least informed spending करो. It's not necessary कि आप सारे expenses अपना बंद कर दो, but at least have a knowledge कि आप यहाँ पे spend कर रहे हो, कितना spend कर रहे हो, and इससे आगे में आपको अगर कोई आपका goal है तो वो delay हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है. मतलब at least you should have an idea about it. I think these are some problems which in general the Gen Zs, these are something in general mistakes which Gen Zs makes in general.
Okay, and do you have two things for millennials or the generations above that? Who still do you think that these make such financial mistakes basis your understanding of the audience that you have?
See, in general, matlab, if I talk about keeping a track of their expenses, this is a problem which every generation face.
Okay.
Matlab, it is more for the Gen Zs, but in general millennials too, they spend but they don't keep a track. हाँ, वो Gen Z के जैसे एकदम ही एक क्लिक पे स्पेंड नहीं करते. हाँ, बस थोड़ा सोच समझ के करते हैं. मतलब according to me, but still they don't keep a track of their expenses. Once they start keeping a track, then because Gen Zs के पास अभी वो burden नहीं है कुछ और financial burden, but millennials have already grown up, तो उनके पास family का pressure and आगे life का everything. So वो उस phase में आ गए कि खुद से वो इम्पोर्टेंट समझने लग गए उनको
इम्पोर्टेंट
हाँ
समझ जाती है.
एंड दे नो हाउ मच टू स्पेंड वेयर और कहाँ, बस वो थोड़ा ट्रैक कम रखना है. जेनजीज के साथ वही है कि उनको तो कोई चीज़ का भी वो है ही नहीं ना बर्डन कि आई हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ दिस, हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ दैट. तो बस
Okay, I actually I feel that because pehle na, for a generation like us, there was a limited job opportunities, and we had to. That's why there was always a competition that we had to enter into in our lives and work around in the way that the money that we used to get, we have to do it for 10 different things. But for now, there are so many job opportunities in terms of whatever you want to do. Something like content creation, we never thought as we'll grow up and we'll take that up. So that has changed a lot, and that's one of the biggest difference between a millennial and a Gen Z, because you are sitting in Ranchi and you can earn, and you're earning great for your family. But if I still go back and work in my hometown, my opportunities will be limited. That is one of the difference that I feel. And because my opportunity will be limited, my earning will be limited. My earning will be limited, so that I'll have to think and invest.
हाँ मतलब आई एग्री विथ यू बट आई थिंक कंपटीशन अभी भी उतना ही है, बल्कि द कंपटीशन इज मोर बिकॉज अब सब लोगों को सारी फील्ड्स के बारे में पता है. उस समय एक लिमिटेड फील्ड था, उसी में करना. अब इफ इट्स कंटेंट क्रिएशन, इफ इट्स एडिटिंग, अगर सिर्फ कंटेंट क्रिएशन के राउंड देखिए, स्क्रिप्टिंग, एडिटिंग, दीज आर ऑल्सो डिफरेंट जॉब्स एंड पूरा जो प्रॉपर मतलब, तो कंपटीशन इज एवरीवेयर अभी. तो कंपटीशन के लिए तो आई डोंट थिंक कंपटीशन कहीं भी कम हुआ है एज कंपेयर.
Opportunities now.
हाँ, देयर आर मोर अपॉर्चुनिटीज, वो चीज़ है.
अगर कंपटीशन का पाई बड़ा हुआ है तो अपॉर्चुनिटीज का भी पाई बड़ा हो गया. That's it. Okay, where do you see yourself in next 5 years? Do you think that you'll keep doing content creation as a career? Because why I keep going and asking this to Gen Z creators is something, because you started with the digital in a digital age. You started with content creation, but do you think that this is what you're going to do forever? Do you have a plan that okay, maybe in a year I've achieved this, in the next 5 years what do you have in plan? That do you think that okay, you'll be doing content creation, or you want to venture out into something else, or do you want to take this content creation and build a brand along with it?
So to be honest, I do not have a very concrete answer about it, but yes, I do see myself doing content creation in the next coming years, but not just content creation. So maybe, like you said, Malab, I'll try to build up something else with the help of the audience and the community which I have. I'll find some more ways to serve my audience in a larger scale. Matlab, abhi if it's limited to X, I want it to be 10x, 100x. Matlab, in the coming 5 years. I have no idea right now how to do it, but this is something.
See, content creation for next 10 years is also possible. We have already seen creators who are creating content since 10 years now. There are creators who started with maybe blogging as a term, and then there are influencers and content creators now, and they're running good businesses and around content creation. So it's not a thing that you can't do that.
It.
You can definitely do this. We've seen it as an example for 10 years, and it's possible for next 10 years for sure. Just wanted to understand, what do you have in mind for it?
See, I want to continue this. It's not like I see a stop to this right now, but I can't tell about the future abhi. Because how did my starting content creation was actually was also not planned. Matlab, it just clicked and started. So I want to continue this, but I don't think I'll just be doing this. Maybe I'll build up a business out of it. Not just out of it, maybe on the creative side. Matlab, I want to actually build up a business of my own. I want to work as an entrepreneur. So I'll work on that side, but I do not have a complete idea as to which area or how am I going to do it.
It's okay. You're fairly new in terms of years of experience, if you want to say. So you have a good length of years pending to reach that thing, and now I want to change. Reinvention आना में time है.
So I'll decide it in the
process.
in the process.
Okay. So I know that content creation has fulfilled so many dreams for so many people. It can be for the fame that people get, the money that get, the satisfaction that they get out of content creation. What dreams got fulfilled for you?
Um, Actually, मतलब जैसे when I started also ना, there was one thing कि I wanted to build up my personal identity and a personal
Hmm.
brand that even students or the young generations who look up to someone. Like when I started, there were a few person जिनका कुछ CA से ही related कुछ content आ रहा है, and I always looked up to them. So I wanted to be that person उस समय. मतलब it was just a vague thought that came into my mind. So this is something I think I have achieved कि I have मतलब I have built something. I wouldn't say I have built something, or yes, I am in the process of that building up my personal brand, which I always wanted to. And also, like now I see my parents, they are so happy with what I am doing whenever people come and recognize me. So this is something I always wanted to make my parents proud, because when I started, see, I was not very sure ki I want to do this or not. Just
This was
start.
an experiment for you.
हाँ मतलब बिकॉज आई हैड नो ऑप्शंस उस समय, सो आई जस्ट स्टार्टेड कि ठीक है, माई फादर टोल्ड मी कि सीए कर लो एंड एवरीथिंग, तो आई स्टार्टेड मतलब पढ़ना स्टार्ट कर दिया था उस समय बस. तो आई वॉन्टेड टू मेक देम प्राउड, सो राइट नाउ आई एम सीइंग देम प्राउड, सो दिस इज समथिंग आई थिंक आई
One
एक्चुअली
big dream
ऑलवेज
was-
ड्रीम्ड ऑफ.
Okay. So when did you hit your 1 million mark?
On 17th January
You
2020.
specifically remember the
I
date.
remember the date because it was exactly 3.5 months when I started.
Nice. And how do you think that things changed after that 1 million mark for you?
I would say in terms of opportunities, yes, because earlier actually it had just been 3 months, so there were not a lot of people. Yes, I had numbers, but there were not a lot of people who knew me. Because it would take time for people to recognize if they start seeing your content. So after the 1 million mark, I think people actually started recognizing me. I started getting more opportunities, and also I think in terms of numbers also ना, मतलब I then people thought कि हाँ ठीक है, she has done something. पहले it was like
People do take you seriously when they say, okay, this is a M wala creator. Whenever your link is shared to someone, you're 1 million. Okay, people think that they कुछ तो कर रही होगी सही. That does happen. Right?
that does happen, yes.
You didn't want to say this, but मैंने कह दिया आपके behalf पे.
मतलब it is not exactly वो, but हाँ क्योंकि it had been just 3 months, तो वो 3 months में I don't think people recognized me a lot. फिर उसके बाद eventually because numbers भी grew and the time also increased, मतलब me creating content, थोड़ा सा time भी increase हो गया था. That is when the mixture of both, the balance of both actually helped.
I saw one of your reel and you said that you started with LinkedIn posting and then you became like an Instagrammer or a YouTuber kind of thing.
So I started LinkedIn just for getting a job. मतलब after my first post was I became a chartered accountant. मतलब just after my results. So that is how I just started on LinkedIn ki, and I just posted ki either it will help me get a job or it will help other fellow CA students and everything. That is how I started. So when I went back home na from Bangalore, I came to Bangalore for working.
The
first job. So I went back home na. That is when I thought कि ठीक है, LinkedIn पे I am getting a good response. Let's try content creation on Instagram as well. Maybe इससे थोड़ा push मिल जाए मेरे को, because I have a set of people over here, they can help me. तो वैसे I got मतलब started. LinkedIn actually pushed me वैसे तो.
Okay, and wrapping it up, and we're here in like we're talking. What are your plans for 2025 as a year?
I want to scale it up. मतलब whatever I'm doing, I want to not just in terms of numbers, but also the impact I'm creating. So maybe start creating content on different platforms as well. It's just YouTube Shorts and Instagram right now. Maybe start doing some workshops, like help people gain more financial literacy through different platforms for the coming 1 year, I think.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Sakshi. Thank you for being part of Catch Up Talks. I And I think something that we asked you, the question that I asked you before starting the interview, I want to ask you now for on camera. Why it's SAKCHI?
इट इज़ बिकॉज स्कूल में नाम एडमिशन कराते टाइम गलती से SAKSHI की जगह CHI लिखा. So it's my name. So my name is SAKCHI from that time. But I like it now. मतलब
और ये
I
गलती
am
किसने
thankful
करी?
that there was a mistake.
ये गलती किसने की?
I think my father or my grandfather. मतलब either of the two. I don't know exactly. But either of the two, they made this. And I'm grateful कि अभी it is different. It is something different.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.